Hey, guess we're live now. So I usually give everyone like a couple minutes to start up, but yeah, man. Like I said, thanks again for joining, and thanks again for like staying up till late.
No problem, my pleasure.
Not a problem.
Yeah. Cool. I think I told Steven, like Cash is on his way. He's gonna be here a little bit late. The time zones are kind of different here, so it's like
Yeah.
it's still early for him. I think it's like 6 o'clock his time, so he should be here pretty soon.
Okay.
But so did you guys want to introduce yourselves? Like Steven, like how did you get into the statue game, and tell us a little bit about yourself?
How did I get into it? I was playing World of Warcraft at the time, like 5 or 6 years ago. I saw that Blizzard was doing statues, and I bought the Sylvanas, and that's sort of how things got out of hand.
You would think the video game would get out of hand, but you went the other direction.
Yeah. So I started getting to Overwatch statues, and sadly, I kind of discovered too late that there was such a thing as Sideshow on Prime 1. So, but, you know, early mistakes, I suppose.
Like, look where you're at, where you're at now, right?
Exactly. Running out of room.
Yeah. How about you, Sabas?
I don't know, I was just using the or found the Sideshow. So it was like the OG. Wondering what is it?
Hey, Sabas, I think you're cutting off on my end. How about Steven? Can you hear him okay?
No, he's kind of frozen.
Yeah, you're kind of frozen right now too.
Am I? I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna come back in. It's cool.
It is live.
Okay, I see him. I'll add him right now. I'll add you right now, and it still shows you as like frozen on my end.
Let me just try something else. Sorry about that.
You're good, man. Take your time. People are still coming in, so it's all good. There's Cash right there. There's Luke. What's up, Luke? It looks way better now, Saba. I can see you. Oh, I can't.
Or not.
Okay.
That's the same thing.
Can you hear me?
You're good. I can hear you now.
Okay. Where did you lose me? So.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. I see. It's Sabassembler from Sabassembler. So I don't know, how did I get into collecting? I guess I said I was surfing internet, and I don't know, I think I found this website from Sideshow, and I saw that awesome Harley Quinn premium format statue. And I thought that was awesome. It looked great, and I started kind of researching more about statues, and I saw these YouTube videos. For example, like it was like Cartel from Hell, and he had this great, awesome unboxings, and I was watching one video after the other, and I was just wondering, like, wow! When I saw this collection, I said, wow, this is a cool hobby, and I bought my first statue, which was the Harley Quinn, and then that's the rabbit hole. So I mean, I got pulled to the dark side, and I started buying one statue and after the other, and actually at that time, like, it took quite a lot of convincing. I had to convince my mom, like, kind of to allow me to buy that statue, and she said only that one, and never again. Said okay, and I bought it, and I don't know, I just started continuing, and I think I always had a good relationship with my mother, but like that was the only thing we never agreed on, and it became my hobby. And once I didn't have any displays that time. I just kind of put the statues all over the place in my room at the beginning, and then I ordered my first module cases and ordered those, and well, I was waiting until they come, and I was always hoping like once they're displayed nicely, because when you have the statues, you have to display them like in a nice way so that people can appreciate them and in all their glory. And so I was hoping like when my mother sees them displayed like that, she would really appreciate that, and she would change her mind about this hobby. But unfortunately, like, she passed away in between and before my module cases came, and that she never could see that. But she knew I ordered the thing, but well, shit happens in life, and that's why I actually called channel. I named my channel after my mother, and that's the paradox thing. Like, she never appreciated this. She never liked the statues, but I still named it after her. So my mom's name was Saba, and
okay.
But,
yeah, it's definitely a paradox right there.
yeah, but I don't know. I still hope like she would still. I always hope she would change her opinion, but we'll see. But now it's became a real hobby, and my friends and other family members, they start supporting it, and I've been continuing with my YouTube channel. And I mean, I started collecting already before I had the YouTube channel, and I wanted to make more out of it and started the YouTube channel, Sabassembler, and I'm really into it now, and I'm really enjoying it, and it's one of my main hobbies in life.
Yeah, man. I think I started off the same way, like everyone else. I think I was just playing video games, or just like I was mostly into photography, but then like I've always been a collector. Like I collected shot glasses and postcards, stuff like that, but little things. But my first one was my first statue was, I don't know if you guys know Juggernaut from Bowen Designs.
Okay.
That, and then like I remember that costing like $300, and I was like, man, that's the one and only, like never again. And then like I saw a Superman OG Sideshow, and I was like, this looks pretty cool. And then like one of the guys from the groups was like, hey, I'll sell you Superman and Dark Side for like 500. It was really cheap, $500. And I was like, oh man, like I can't pass this up, you know. And then here we are, like
famous last words.
First, I just knew about Sideshow, and then I started hearing about all these other companies like XM Studios, and I mean, Sideshow was just like $300 or like $400 or $500 statues, and then like I mean, when you get to know the XM Studios, and I mean, it's like a whole new level of statues, and but prices have been going up like in the past years, and
yeah, definitely.
They have been like
what's up, Danny?
Astronomical, but
yeah, I mean, like I think the biggest complaint was like $5, but there's been like increments before that $5. You know, it's like $605, and now the increments are just, you know, everyone's forgetting about the other increments that they put on through the year.
Like even like among XM Studios, I think my first XM Studios was the Sandman, and that's actually how I got to. That's actually how I got to know about XM Studios. I watched Cartel from Hell's XM unboxing video of that, and I was just surfing around the internet, finding a way to buy that statue. I just thought, I gotta have that statue.
Yeah, that one. The whole Sinister Six is beautiful, man. I saw you.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Like I when you see them all together, it's like it's a perfect combo.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome, and I don't know why. I mean, I think my favorite like Spider-Man villain is, I think, Green Goblin or Doc Ock, one of the two. But when you see the statues, I think the Sandman was done so phenomenally well, and I think from all the Spider-Man villains, I think that's the best one. Like, or the Vulture. If you see the Vulture, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, you know what's funny is that you have my favorite one in the box, like the Scorpion. That's my favorite one.
Really? Yeah. Oh man, but trust me, when you see them like next to each other, I think the biggest eye catcher is probably Sandman or the Vulture. Like especially when you put Vulture like on top and it's like over a meter high and wide.
Mhm.
Trust me, the Vulture is a real eye catcher because I mean the wingspan is over a meter and like when you have like one of those arms in your hand, trust me, it's like you're carrying almost as big as a baguette, like a full size baguette. Trust me.
Wow. I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, you gotta see when you see that in live in person, and that's an awesome statue.
Well, we got Roman, Danny working and listening to the show, so thanks for joining, man.
Welcome,
Like,
Roman.
yeah.
The other influences that, for me personally, that got me into like statue collecting was actually Big Bang Theory. Strangely enough, like if they do the scenes in the comic book store, they have like
Oh yeah,
statues
exactly. You're right.
displayed. And I was like, wait, didn't they got stuff for DC? Like, how? And then yeah, that's how I got. That's how I basically got into Wonder Woman collecting. So
yeah, they have though. They have the Harley Quinn and OG Batman and Superman statues always in the background in that store on the show.
It's funny, like I live in the DC area. I live in Virginia, but I'm probably 20 minutes away from DC. I'm surrounded by comics shops, but not all of them have statues. But when I do see statues, I'm like automatically, walking towards there, go like, all right, let's see what they have over here. It's weird now. I used to love comics, just like looking through the cover. I love art, like when I see the art, I'm just like, man, this is amazing. But now just statues, like automatically to statues.
Yeah, I'm a really artistic person. I mean, one of my favorite hobbies is painting and drawing, and my house is full of them. But actually, in fact, I mean, I studied like film, motion media production, it's like film production, and well, I mean, inside me. I'm just an artistic person, and that's why I kind of also continue with this, and I really appreciate all the work that's behind all these statues, and I hope other people do that too.
Yeah, I hope they do. I think I have a feeling. Well, some of the people in the group, I think it's just like their collection size more than like appreciating each individual piece.
It's difficult to do that.
Yeah, it's just.
Especially for people who don't really know the background, the idea behind it. A lot of people they confuse like these things with toys.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've had like even people in my family, like, they say like, you're a big man, like what do you buy these toys for? And until I explain to them what they want.
Very expensive toys.
Yeah, exactly. So I tell them these toys are more than your salary, man. Come on.
It's crazy sometimes. Yeah, it's
fun though.
I
guess that's one sort of argument you can throw in for the price, is that if you compare the statues that come out today to 5 years ago, the level of detail and just the assembly of it is a lot more quality than it was then. So
Oh, definitely. Like I had that Superman premium format from Sideshow, the one where he's on top of the icicles, or what's it called and
Fortress of Solace,
Solitude. Yep. But like if you look at his portrait, it's definitely the previous generation. The new Superman. It looks, the sculpt is more. There's more color into it. There's more depth into it. There's more.
Those statues were much more simple. Simply painted.
Yeah.
And even things like hiding seams and stuff, they take so much more into account. Although there are still hits and misses. Especially if you go
to companies like XM or Prime One, the amount of detail that goes into statues nowadays is insane.
Actually, yeah. Let's get into the pictures then. Like let's I gotta show you guys some stuff. It's there's a Queen Studios one that's just scaring me away right now. Let's see.
They have that effect on people. Mostly the price that scares me away.
Danny says, I'm still a newbie statue guy. I don't feel qualified yet. You guys know Danny by chance?
I think I've seen him in Astro's stream at some point.
He's part of this group called Collecting Weekly, and this guy has XM. He has a bunch. XM Jean Grey, and it's pretty legit.
Yeah, that's an awesome statue. I got that in my XM corner, but what's it in the X-Men corner, and that statue is a real eye catcher. Even though it's one of their early statues, it's still, I think, one of the greatest eye catchers, especially those clear resin colors on that statue.
Yeah, but Danny's a good guy. He joins.
Yeah, sure.
Here's Danny. Jesse. I don't know if you guys heard of Jesse. Jesse's a really good guy too. He always comes in. He says, no, I have a few compared to these guys. I think if you still have a few, like a small amount, but they're quality, and as long as like I see that person enjoying them, like I think that's awesome.
Sure, absolutely.
I mean, some people can buy 20, some people can buy 2. I mean, it doesn't. As long as you enjoy the hobby, I mean, it's.
I'm not collecting these for other people. I'm collecting.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm just sharing the experience with other people. And it's up to other people what they do with this.
So I don't know. Can you guys see? I have what's his name, Archangel right now.
Yeah.
So this one's coming out pretty soon from XM. And what do you guys think about this guy?
I think it looks
nice.
I like the pose. I think what they could have done better, like for me, the idea is that it's supposed to seem as if he's flying or so, I guess, but it's almost as if he's, I don't know, like what kind of disturbs me is the leg on the ground. They could have done him more, I don't know, in the air, as if maybe if the base would have been maybe some kind of, maybe clouds or so, would have looked more as if he's flying or so, I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's true. That would have been pretty cool. I don't know what the base is supposed to be showing other than debris from like a broken building or something, but
the Archangel himself looks great. I mean,
oh yeah. I got another picture of like the back. I love the wings on him. He's just like, it's perfect.
The paint job looks great.
Happens with a lot of statues, or at least a fair few, that the statue itself is really amazing, but just the way it connects to the base is just, it could have done this better.
Yeah, but I mean, especially with characters that are known for flying, it's kind of difficult to display those.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, to create this flying image is a bit difficult.
But it's also the fact, I don't know, these wings, are they actually, the whole thing probably weighs quite a bit. So having him just connected to a base on a small point just to show him flying, that could cause some issues.
So there's like a variant for this guy too. They call it like what is it called? The X-Force version.
Yeah.
So it's just like a different color scheme, but when I see these pictures, I'm like, I need to fix my lighting. Lighting makes a huge difference.
I mean, visually, I think when you compare them, I like the X-Force version. Like it looks better, I think, the color combination. Mm. But since I usually prefer the classical looks, I go for the A version and for the classical look.
Yeah, I think both versions are great, but yeah, I definitely go for like classic one.
I don't think you can go wrong with either one.
Yeah. And for him having wings, like the base or like what's it called? It's not taking up as much room as like other characters with wings.
It's hard to say. I wouldn't like. You don't know sometimes how big the statues are in person. They might look small in reality.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially because this is an XM Studio statue, and I have quite a lot of experience with that. Trust me, they look small when you see them on the pictures, but when you see these in person, like they become huge.
Yeah, that's the one thing that scares me about that Wonder Woman versus Hydra statue.
Oh yeah.
Time one. It's like I'm just so scared that it's just gonna be too freaking big.
Cash says he's getting that.
They wrote the sizes on it, didn't they? There's on one of the pictures. They
but
showed the
it's
measurement.
it's still kind of hard to just picture it where it's supposed to go. It's like, is it going to be too much? But
That's an awesome statue.
Exactly, I need it. It's my Grail statue.
Are you a Wonder Woman fan or?
Oh yeah, that is my Grail statue.
Okay.
Oh, I remember. So Luke just said apparently this base will connect and pair up with the Xm Apocalypse. I remember reading about that somewhere. So like the base would just like join up with the other one.
Cool. Like a diorama thing almost.
Yeah, I love that. I think like more like I have like the Cyclops X-Men. I think the Jean Grey goes with them, but they don't like. I mean, they pair up, but they don't connect to each other.
No. I don't think Sideshow ever does that.
I think it's a good idea. Danny says, I think XM handled the wings nicely. Looks and feels like each metal feather blade is on its own plane. Whereas every other Archangel, the wings just look like open fan on one plane for all of them. That's true.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Danny says he ordered it, so he'll do like a live unboxing for us or something.
I ordered this one too, but I mean, it's still
Oh,
gonna
you
take
did?
a while. I did. But it's still going to take a while, I guess, until it's going to be shipped.
Yeah, Jesse. Yeah, that's why I left this image on the back. I love the wingspan on this thing. It's something else.
I mean, if they would have done them like the Iron Studios Hawkman, and with he has like two options, like with the open wings and with the kind of closed wings. And the open wing statue is like it's going to take a crazy amount of space.
Yeah, I saw that one in person, and yeah, that takes up a good amount of space.
But, I mean, it probably did this because it needs to connect to another statue. If you have the wings open, it's probably.
So I found this other picture from like actually, Danny says the pose is all give or take depending on how you place it. That's true. Danny's on point today. So I found this other picture. It belongs to this guy named Christian. So I usually like giving people's first names just to whoever owns it. But I know like last week it was like Venomized everything. But I don't know. What do you guys think about this one?
Nice. It looks cool, but it's not for me. I wouldn't order it. I don't like these kind of weird combinations sometimes. Like, it's not. I mean, I'm sure it's an interesting idea, but it's not for me. That thing must be huge. I mean, I see him like that. I know that Mr. Freeze that's a 1/3 scale from Prime 1. That thing is gigantic. Next to, next to the Hulk, this thing must be beast.
Yeah, Mr. Freeze is a 3rd scale, and like I know his base. I've seen that one in person, and the base is like a good size, like deep too. So this is another level. Oh, here's a good picture. Like he's putting his hand on. Yeah, isn't that something else? Sorry.
Wow.
I'm trying to zoom in.
That's insane. I knew it when I saw him standing next to Mr. Freeze. He looked so small, right?
Daniel says, but the pose. Luke says, this thing is massive. Danny says, that looks crazy. Luke says, this group just does Venomized characters. Oh, really? That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Damn.
Must be real Venom fans, man.
Yeah, I mean, you could Venomize any character, but as long as you do it, like, yeah. So I found this one online. Do you guys know the Xm Cyclops, right?
Yeah.
So this guy 3D printed legs onto the upper torso of the other torso.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it usually comes with its own base.
Yeah, I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, XM Studios should do that more often when they have like extra bases for either the torsos or even for the portraits. Prime 1 does that more often. So
I was just thinking, like, if he 3D printed that, I have a bunch of exclusive, the portraits. It'd be cool if somebody could 3D print stands for the portraits, you know?
like Prime 1 does.
Yeah, just like Prime 1 does with like the Joker and other characters I do. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I got this picture offline. I just thought the collection looked crazy awesome. It's like it's very clean.
Try convincing anyone that's a toy. Look at that.
So this next one, Luke, actually, what's called Juggernaut.
Okay. Interesting. Is that an art print, or is that just like a teaser for a statue, or?
Yeah, it's a statue.
Concept.
I guess it's concept actually, because the hair looks like. Here, let me zoom in a little bit. And it looks like concept. What do you guys think?
There's quite a lot of detail for concept.
It is.
I don't know if I would. I mean, Juggernaut is usually always displayed in a dynamic pose, and having him like this is something totally new.
It's cool though. I like it. It's like another take on Juggernaut. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Here's another Venomized one. It's Venomized Ghost Rider. I don't know if you guys could see him in the middle.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I don't see how that works out. I don't see.
Yeah.
No way. That's an abomination, I would say. That's an
Yeah, like the DCX guys. I feel like they could have made Ghost Rider an awesome statue without the Venomized portion. Like,
just do Ghost Rider.
Yeah, like this would be an awesome just like Ghost Rider statue, but Venomize them. I feel like they lost an opportunity there.
I'm a huge fan of Ghost Rider, but this is an insult for the Ghost Rider house.
Actually, remember this? Symbiotes don't like fire, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So this makes no sense.
I didn't think about that, but you're right.
Here's like another collection one I found. It belongs to this guy named Nick.
Okay.
I love the whole top shelf. The top shelf looks awesome.
Well, he already has the new XM Professor X.
Oh yeah! Wow.
I ordered the hover chair version of this.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that one looked better.
I love this one because it's like it's a good mix of like XM, Sideshow, and like custom.
Oh man, he's got the X23 explosive board. Yeah. It's the one regret that I didn't get that one sooner.
So this one has the Juggernaut. I think that's a custom one.
Okay.
But I feel like this is like a completed collection. Like he doesn't need to add any more. But you know.
Well, he's missing one piece.
Which one is that?
A companion piece to Lady Deadpool, the actual Deadpool, the Heatseeker one.
Oh yeah.
I have the XM Deadpool, and that's a statue. I think pictures don't do it justice. Like, especially the framed version, the one with the outer frame. That idea doesn't come out on pictures. When you see it in person, it actually really looks like it's like Deadpool is jumping out of the frame. Like,
oh
you
yeah,
know what I'm talking about. But the Deadpool from XM is pretty much.
It's like in a weird base where it's like going back and forth, or it could go back and forth, or whatever.
Oh, he's like jumping out of this kind of unicorn like carousel thing.
Yeah.
But there's the version like you can have like a comic frame kind of around it, and it actually looks really good in person.
That's a beautiful thing about Deadpool. You can just do what you want with a statue.
Yeah.
Luke says he needs a beast.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Even
The
it's just
Watcher.
released from our own studios. So that's the XM Gambit, right?
Let me zoom in. Oops. Is it?
It's not the Sideshow one.
No, it's the XM one. It's the XM one.
Sideshow one's the cards. So I got that one.
No, the Sideshow one is more dynamic. It's as if he's like jumping forward.
Oh, he's throwing the thing too, right? Or he's throwing the cards.
No, he has both. They're both versions on both, but the pose of the Sideshow one is different.
Gotcha. I want that Jean Grey.
You can still get it.
Yeah, I'm looking.
It's actually not that expensive. You can compare it to other pieces.
It's like one-offs. Like I got the Cyclops and Cable for a good deal. I'm just like trying to be patient, looking for that sweet spot.
That's something risky in statue collecting.
Yeah,
you can be
you keep
dangerous.
you keep waiting, and then it's gone forever. Then like it's $3,000.
Yeah.
This other piece is very, I guess, there's a lot of controversy about it because of the price.
Oh, the Ronin.
Oh, Turtles.
So if you get, this is like, Ninja Turtles Ronin. So if you just get the main character, I think it's $800. But if you get all 4 characters, it's $1,600.
That is pricey.
And it's a quarter scale. So it's $1,600 if you get all 4 characters. But if you get the main character, it's $800.
Okay.
Yeah.
What size is it? And what scale is it?
It's a quarter scale.
Okay.
Well, and I saw this at that Sideshow Con. I thought this kind of was one of the best things that they showed. This really is amazing.
At Sideshow Con?
Yeah, they showed it. It was one of the first days that they actually showed it. It's an amazing piece.
I love it's showing all the weapons, like the swords, Donatello's staff, Raphael's. It's everybody's weapons. I love that.
I mean, technically, this is something like a diorama. So.
Yeah, but what do you guys think about the price?
$1,600 is a lot,
especially for Sideshow. For Sideshow, that's a lot.
It's Sideshow. Is it?
It's PCS.
PCS.
Yep.
Oh, it's not Sideshow. I don't know because it says Sideshow in the corner. Okay, it's PCS.
I mean, usually PCS, their dirt scales are.
Oh, they sell it. They sell it over Sideshow. Okay.
I want to catch up with these comments really quick. Oh, it's Mario. Yes, I don't know if you guys know Mario, but he's part of a Collecting Weekly too. He's with Danny and them. He's a good guy. Xm has Jean Grey to be released in future. Also, might want to wait. Yeah, see, there's always other companies coming out with other characters. So sometimes the waiting game is worth it, but sometimes you pay for it. Mario.
When I got into XM Studios first, I just came a little bit too late to get their Ghost Rider, and it was already totally gone and was already like $3,000.
Yeah, that one's.
I just got to know XM Studios a little bit too late, but that thing was for me like it was like Grail statue at that time, and I think it still is an awesome statue. And
this is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't know. They just kind of teased a new Ghost Rider on horse recently from XM Studios. Like a concept, they gave a concept picture of the statue, and I'm waiting for that to come out, a prototype of that.
So yeah, I think it's the classic version, right? Where he's he just has a coat on. I saw a painting of it before.
Yeah, there was just a picture, a concept picture of the Ghost Rider and on horse, but at least the pictures look really nice. The concept was an interesting idea.
Actually, I prefer this one without the ghosts.
What?
Yeah, on its own.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I guess you could just like cut out the ghost pieces later on. You know, it's like.
I mean,
Are they connected to the base, or they're just standing?
So I think it is connected to the base.
Close, yeah. It's probably a peg in the back.
Yeah.
Something.
Oh, the
I mean,
ghost. The other ones, they're whole one piece.
Yep.
Yeah. I think 1200
Okay.
would have been a better price tag for this.
How much?
1200, I think, would have been better just for the.
Yeah, 1200 sounds like a good.
600 is a bit over top.
Yeah, so Mario's talking to Saba about that one piece he was talking about. They showed the early proto of it, but it's really dark. Have to turn up the brightness to see it.
Yeah, of course, that's true. But as I said, it's only an idea, concept. But that's why I'm really eager to see what they're gonna do with that idea, with that picture.
So which one of the four is actually the survivor?
No one spoil it. I'll DM you that.
Yeah, it's a comic, yeah.
Yeah, it's still coming out, so I think it's almost at the last chapter.
I think actually, I'm not sure. I think they sort of spoiled it on Sideshow Con. I'm not sure. I always skip through it, so.
So this other piece is the one piece I was like, this is insane. Like, I don't know if you guys know about Devil May Cry.
Don't they?
I know, I've heard about it, but I don't know the details, I'll be honest.
So this one comes from Prime 1, and the price on this guy is, I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah, so the price on this one is $4,300.
What?
Yeah.
What's
4,000? Let me say $4,300. So what makes it special is there's a silicone head, and then there's like a polystone head, and everything is mixed media, so it's leather and other stuff.
I mean, I get it, but I'm like, Prime 1 really needs to dial it down a little bit from time to time.
4,000?
It's like,
that's insane. You can buy a life-size statue almost from that.
It says $4,300. Yeah.
which
That's
is
Singapore dollars?
I think it's at US dollars. All right, let me keep going through the pictures because that price I think is scaring everyone away.
Well, if you're a fan, you're a fan.
Look, it's just that though. It's just kind of weird. It's just
I mean,
base.
4,000?
But look at that portrait on the right. It's silicone head and it's like it's real hair, I'm guessing.
Well, Queen Studios did that with their Joker. I think one of the Joker, Heath Ledger Joker ones, they did like real hair as well. Price was significantly higher.
It definitely is a lot of money. Could buy like 5, 10 such. Oh, so I saw people talking about this a while back, but I thought I would bring it up again. Have you guys seen this one?
Yeah, the Say Cheese, isn't that the one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna buy it maybe, but then I saw the Joker, Batman versus Joker diorama, and I thought that's more fun.
I thought the base was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Robin's always getting like the tail end of everything.
Of course.
I like the way they did the smoke on this though.
Oh yeah. The green, the different colors of green. I like it too.
If you put that in a case with some LED lights on it, it's gonna look awesome.
Yeah.
I thought the selfie stick was like a nice modern touch to it. And I don't know if you guys could see it, but there's Batman on the selfie stick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought that was a cool touch. And the portraits are awesome on this one.
Yeah. I don't really like the middle one, I'll be honest. But I mean, none of them are bad, but that's just a personal thing.
Yeah.
I would go with the one on the right, I think.
Yeah, I think I would go with the one on the right too.
I wish they actually did like the face he had in what is it, Death of the Family, where he actually cut off his own face and then stapled it on.
Oh yeah,
that was such a badass look, and I think I've only seen it once in a statue.
SpongeBob sound. Oh yeah, so let me play that little clip really quick. I should have done.
Nope.
Never mind, it's too late.
You
It's too late.
missed the mark. You missed the mark.
Way too late. It's so hard to like show the pictures, get back.
Yeah, looking at the comments. And so yeah, it's not easy.
But here's like the extra exclusives that it has: a hat, a little staff, selfie stick, a little bang gun, and I think he has like a bomb on him too.
Yeah, a smoke grenade or whatever.
Yeah, that's a lot of good pieces for like a statue. Like usually it's just 2 or 3. This is like 4 or 5.
Chain is.
I think you get like 3. I think you get like 3 right-hand switch outs and 2 for the left.
Mm-hmm. I think that's cool.
You definitely can't go wrong with the statue.
Yeah.
Like here, they give you see like the headstand, like for the extra portrait. That's what I like about Prime 1.
Indeed.
Yeah. Oh crap. And so this one came from Prime 1 too. I don't know if you guys have seen the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, of course.
The Nazgul.
Yeah, this looks awesome. I'm not a Lord of the Rings collector. I love the movies. I'm a fan of the movies, and the statue looks also awesome, but can't have everything, so I don't collect those.
I think if I was starting out, I might get into Lord of the Rings collecting.
They have a good amount of like statues, and they're all like this one, the Nazgul. If I was collecting already, I'd have this day one.
Yeah, I mean this is definitely a must-have. This is a must-have for any Lord of the Rings fan.
Indeed. It's like a half-scale Gandalf coming out as well. I don't know which company's doing that, but that one was insane.
So here's a Steppenwolf. This one got announced a while back, but I just thought, what do you guys think? Like I thought this was amazing. Like this is a lot of texture on this one.
Yeah. I always say this, but go ahead.
I think a statue like this is why you go to Prime 1.
Yeah, definitely.
You're right, especially if you're a fan of like movie statues. But the thing is, like, I'm not a fan of movie statues. Like, I always try to go with the comic versions. And but I mean, I'm not saying this is a phenomenal statue. This is a must-have for any fan of like the movie DC universe. But
if you can afford it,
but I can't. That's not for me though. It's also, these things was it 3rd scale, I believe, or something.
Yeah. I
try
to mix it up.
Yeah, the details on this are insane.
But like I said, shipping that thing, I don't know how they're gonna do it. Are they gonna wrap it up like they did with like Deja Torres or something?
I don't know how many
spikes. Those spikes are kind of fragile for shipping.
So this guy that was supposed to, like, he's gonna join the stream in a little bit, says, I've never seen Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit movies, so I'm gonna ban him really quick.
He needs re-education.
You have to watch all the movies, man.
I can understand the Hobbit. I can understand the Hobbit.
Yeah, I don't blame you for the Hobbit.
But
hey, Cash.
Peter Jackson's fault.
Hey, Cash, this one's for you, okay?
You what?
Finally. Yeah.
I'm sure I haven't seen a lot of other movies, so I don't blame.
A lot of sharp, pointy spikes, potential breakages. Oh, that is so true.
There's only so much time in the day, and there's only so much movies you can watch, so, yeah.
The exclusives on this one was pretty cool. They have, like, the mother box in different colors, and they have like different hands for them. The thing I don't get is like there's an axe in the middle, but they don't announce it as like a swappable part.
I think it's because probably the whole hand there's only one left arm.
I think so, yeah. I think it's only the right hand.
See the switch outs, they're all for the right hand arm.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool. I saw this as on someone's collection. I love the colors like they brought it out of the Lady Death.
Yeah, the Lady Death is
I love
awesome
that
stuff.
Spidey.
Mm-hmm.
Especially together with the Thanos. I mean, when I see those next to them, like my Munch case, they look great there. But they're huge statue. Actually, Thanos isn't like that big, but when you
Lady
see him
Death
next
is.
to Lady Death, yeah.
That's the Iron Studios Iron Man, isn't it? I think
Not too sure.
so. I
Though.
think Astro did an unboxing of that. I'm not sure. But the only thing I don't like about that is that the yellow is it's not golden enough for me.
On the Iron Man?
Yeah.
Maybe
Because
it's
I
from the
have
light.
I have these. Yeah, I have the smaller one from Iron Studios, and it has the same problem.
Okay.
So that's funny. Cash says it gets worse. I've got all of them on Blu-ray for 3 years and have not been opened. Okay, so
It does get worse.
yeah. Man, you should watch it, Cash. It's good stuff.
That movie's 21 years old. Believe that 20 years.
Is it 21 already? Man.
The first Lord of the Rings is 20 years old.
It's still
Really?
good, like the graphics and everything.
Time flies.
Do you see the
Yeah.
remaster? Jackson just did like a 4K remaster of that.
Okay, I didn't see that.
It's really, really good. You personally
Does it really make a
oversaw
difference?
every.
But here's another. I thought like the bottom, like under the case. I didn't expect more statues to be under, but I thought that was pretty cool.
You see, he has the Sideshow with the Gambit now. You see
Gambit.
the difference?
Yeah,
We were talking
that's
about that before.
definitely a big difference.
It's one of my
Actually,
latest additions to the collection. Fantastic piece.
Yeah.
do you have what's her name? The one over here on the left-hand side.
Oh yeah, they're next to each other on top of the display case.
See, I feel like those two are perfect. A perfect example where they could have been like bases could have been connected, but yeah, I've seen her in real life. Her portrait is just perfect. I think.
Exclusive is better. That's but it's been sold out for so long. But
when you see their bases, they have like similar like concept bases.
danger room bases.
Yeah. They should be displayed next to each other.
So here's a Hobbit reference. I'm 5'7" and wear size 12 in shoes. So here's one more picture. So the guy's name, I forgot to mention, his name is Rich. And so I was looking through the comments. You know how this one doesn't come with a sculpted cape? So he got this cape from a Batman 3rd scale. And he put it on top. And he said, luckily, it fit perfectly on Superman.
Okay.
That's nice. It was clever.
That's like
risky,
insane.
but clever.
Yeah. He says, luckily, he doesn't have a cat or anything that will, push it over.
Okay.
But
I think always pets and statues don't go together, and that's
kids and pets and statues.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they'll actually think it's a toy, but it's not.
Yeah, absolutely.
So my cat, she finds a way up here.
You saw.
Yeah,
we saw that. We saw that.
She goes in and out, and I'm just every day. I'm just like, man, like one day she'll do it.
I respect your patience, man. I respect.
Like most of the statues are pretty like solid in that regard, but the Wonder Woman scares me because of the lasso. I could just see one day that tail is gonna go into that lasso. And
It has.
Exactly.
And like, I thought the arm was coming off one time, because she put her nose inside the lasso,
Yep.
and then she started
Oh,
going
yeah.
like back and forth, and I just pushed her. I just grabbed her, like, don't move anymore. I couldn't imagine if I wasn't there. I'd be like,
I don't know, maybe the arm of the cyborg, like I don't know if she pushes that to the side or something.
yeah.
I don't know, the magnet is strong enough, but
But yeah, like Rome says, my cat hit the door to my detox last night, and I shot up out of bed quick like the Flash.
Ooh.
Detox with glass shelves and statues, like my heart would be like.
Well, I have all my statues, or most of my statues, are in details. I just replaced the glass shelves with just wooden planks for the weight, because otherwise that's not gonna go well.
It's a scary world, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we have modulators nowadays, I think. So I mean, you'll be much safer with those.
One day.
True,
Yeah.
but I mean, if you have a collection like Steve and he has to put all of that in modular case, that's gonna cost a fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like an investment. I mean, if you wanna,
It is an investment.
if you're doing this hobby, you should invest in a decent way to display your statues, and you also keep them safe, and like they're pretty safe from dust and also other people touching them, or that they don't get broken. And it's just an extra investment.
People who come over to visit, they know there is no touching anything.
It's funny,
yeah.
I mean, I can. The Deadpool that I have, that sword is a real sword. That's a metal sword. I can grab that pretty quickly. If anyone touches anything, that sword comes off. I mean, I don't mess about. Not with my statues.
Yeah.
It's funny. I bought these shelvings from this place called. I don't know if you guys have them where you guys are at. They're from the Container Store. Do you guys have that there?
Probably an equivalent of that.
Yeah. So it's basically like a store where they sell any type of organizational things you could think of. Like they have boxes for special shoes. They have boxes for books. They have everything you could think of for organizational stuff. Okay. But I asked the lady, I was like, how much do these shelves hold, She says every 12 inches, it's 100 pounds. So I was like, oh, deal. And this whole setup cost $400, the whole thing.
Yeah, the main thing is the mount onto the wall.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you have to pay attention to, really.
Yeah. So I doubled the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's not coming off. I stood on it already too, so I was like, okay, this is good.
Okay.
Yeah. But I got a couple more pictures, and then just go.
Wow.
Quick. So this comes from a guy named Ruben, and he has a couple collection, like couple sets of collections. I thought this was pretty cool. There's like a Bowens in the bottom. I think. What's the big one? Is that a Sideshow Captain America?
I don't know.
Could be. I don't really follow Captain America statues. Okay. If it is, it's probably an old one because you can still buy it as the previous generation, I think.
Yeah, that's true. So like a nice set of Thors.
Yeah, I see. The back one is the XM one, the old or the first XM Thor. On the right.
This one?
No, the big one.
Oh, really?
That's the XM Thor, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, see, like this is like an older version. Remember we were talking about in the beginning, like the quality has gone crazy.
Yeah, this was like one of their first statues, I think, early statues of XM Studios, like when they're still kind of starting off.
Yeah. The one from Sideshow.
Oh yeah, they got the Jean Grey.
Where's this one from?
That's XM.
Oh wow,
probably.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about before. It said like the Jean Grey, like Phoenix. Like, That looks great. Though it's the clear resin Phoenix behind, and that's a real eye catcher.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the colors, they just, especially when light shines on it, just really flashes and pops out.
I wish I went with this instead before collecting statues. Is with these guys on the right. So like, you know, I think these are like $20-$30 a piece. So I should have just collected those instead of statues.
Would have had more.
Yeah.
You're definitely more economical when it comes to space.
Yeah, like a little Devil May Cry, not Devil May Cry, Daredevil.
I think that's also the Xm Daredevil.
It's a good piece.
Yeah.
And
oh yeah, the Scarecrow.
The Xm Scarecrow.
That's a must-have for me. I'm telling you. I've been collecting their Batman Samurai series, and when I saw this one, I was like, wow, I think they did another phenomenal job in that series. I think
like it.
Great. It looks really nice.
Here's the other alternative, or the exclusive, I guess.
No, they don't. It's not an exclusive. Just a.
Oh, they don't?
No, it's not an exclusive. Not in this one. They have like A and B versions sometimes, but not in this case.
Okay.
Well, it's not 11 kilograms. That's pretty decent for a statue like that.
It looks small. Like, I'll be honest. Like the bases, like recently, XM Studios has been trying to make their bases smaller.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
For XM Studios, certainly, it looks small at least.
It works. I mean,
yeah, it does work, sir.
For this, it works. I mean, so I can understand sometimes.
Yeah.
I love the colors on it. It definitely stands out, and it's definitely Scarecrow, you know?
I like the color tones on the smoke. Like on this Venom, like I believe it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's a cool piece.
Yeah, very nice.
When you get them, which portrait are you going to use?
The previous one. This one, yeah.
This one?
Yeah, for me, honestly, I think this one is more Scarecrow. Like when you see it, you know it's Scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, I think you have to look twice or even maybe 3 times or closely to realize it's supposed to be Scarecrow.
Here's the back version or back photo. I love the I love that they show, like, you know, his his toxins.
Yeah.
Canister. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought
They
that
did
was really
something similar with the Bane.
Yeah. I saw the Samurai Bane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, when do you expect this one to arrive?
Next year, I guess.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think they just started the pre-orders, or not even yet.
It'll be here soon enough, man. Yeah. But that's all I have for the pictures. Is there anything else that you guys wanted to, like? I could look them up really quick and like bring them out.
I just can't wait until the XM Studios, the Soundwave comes out, and starts shipping. The Transformers line.
Do you have like a special corner for all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really into their Transformers line now, and I love it. I think
Man, that's gonna be.
I mean, there are a lot of statues I'm eager to see. Like I have a lot of Prime 1 statues, but I haven't unboxed a single Prime 1 yet.
All in storage.
Yeah, trust me, man. And I have like That's why when I get my new like Moji case, I don't know. I hope it's coming next month, and I'll be hoping to unbox these Prime ones. Like last week, and I got the Red Sonia from Prime One. I got that in hands.
That's a
But I
nice
haven't-
piece.
Yeah, but I've been collecting their Berserk line, and those statues are insane. Like I'm gonna see the pictures, and
Yeah,
they're
huge too.
they're huge. I don't know. I got the Zod in impossible form, and that when you see the boxes on that statue, man. I've never seen a box or boxes that size. Like one of the boxes is like almost all the way to my chest, and that's the height of it, and it's almost the same width, and you get two of those huge statues. I mean boxes.
My issue is I have to lift it up 2 stories, so that's gonna be amazing. If I get the Hydra, it's like 22 kilograms. I'm like, how the hell am I gonna
22?
get this up? Yeah, it's 22
Hydra.
kilograms. Yeah.
Really? That's okay, actually. I mean, for a statue that size. You said
We'll
22?
see. 22 kilograms, yeah. That's the least, I think that's the heaviest one that I got. I'm sure that
Okay.
some pieces for Prime 1 are going to be,
Trust
Like,
me, that's still
the
decent,
Kong.
of course.
Yeah, the Kong versus Godzilla, that's going to be, yeah, it's going to be fun.
Yeah, the Kong versus Godzilla, that's also an awesome piece.
So what do I have coming? So I still have the same 2 coming. I have for POs, I have Dark Side, Sideshow got delayed, and I got Batman Who Laughs. But I think that's coming October, so still waiting for that.
And I think my XM Robin is coming in next month.
I got nothing
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah, I even made space for that one already, so I still found space for that one.
That's what I've been doing the last 3 days. Completely downsizing.
Yeah,
And
but it's
few
different.
pieces
It's
coming next
difficult.
year. Yeah. Getting rid of
Especially
something
when
is not easy.
Yeah, sometimes you have to rearrange your whole collection.
Yes. That is what I did.
So this wasn't like my first setup. This is my final form, right? Because I don't know if it's a final form. This is probably like
It's
Super
never
Saiyan
is.
3 or Super Saiyan 2 right now. But like I had Vestas, IKEA Vestas,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and I thought that was gonna be my final setup. But then I was like, I kept buying more Vestas, and I was like, I kept buying more statues, and they couldn't fit sometimes. So I was like, man, like I need to find something bigger.
That is a problem indeed.
And then like one of my friends was like, why don't you just stop buying statues? And I was like,
That's not an option.
exactly.
so,
You what?
That's the worst suggestion.
but it was like, no thanks. Then I was like looking into garage shelves because I've seen a lot of YouTubers, they have garage shelves to hold their statues. I like them, but I just don't like how like the front part is like, covering some, like the ends are covering the front of the statue sometimes.
I think it's also a little bit difficult to add lighting to that.
Yeah, that too.
And you definitely need lighting.
Yeah.
There's actually a Prime 1 piece coming next year that actually fits in the detail. That's rare. That is rare, but
does it weigh like, is it gonna crush it though?
no, it's on the bottom. It's on the bottom, so that'll be fine. It's the Linda Carter Wonder Woman.
Look what Jesse says. Why don't you stop buying statues? Why don't you stop being my friend?
See, now that's an option.
That's funny. But
That's why when I ordered my new Moji case, I had to customize it for my Grimlock to fit in.
oh yeah, I bet.
That's next level. It's like customizing the customer case. Like,
Yeah, I mean you don't do that, especially. It's part
Look
of the
who it
whole.
is. Look who it is. The Lord of the Rings guy.
What's good, everybody?
What's up, man?
It's getting off work, man. It's getting off work.
It's all good, man.
Your punishment for not watching Xm's what's the Lord of the Rings. You're excluded of this show now. Come on. We don't want people.
Nah, I've had them in my collection from Black Friday shopping for years, and I've just never got to it. Never.
It's worth it, man. It's definitely worth it.
I'll check it out.
I think you have to watch the extended version, though.
Of course, there is no other version.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? There is no other version.
All of these movies are pretty long anyway. So.
3 hours a piece. So
Yeah. The third one is 4.
Get to it.
Get to it. You need to finish them all by next week. So
10 hours, 1 a day, should be doable.
Possible.
10 hours on a day. All right.
Including the Hobbit movies.
Including. Oh man. That's So I don't know if you were following along, but which one did you like today? Which statue stuck out to you today?
I was seeing those Captain Americas. I wasn't able to look too closely, but I was seeing those Captain Americas.
Like the whole like montage thing, like where they had like a bunch of
it's like a bunch of them put together.
Let me pull that up for you really quick. Yeah, I like. I seen someone had like a what's it called? A Magneto like background like that. I thought that was pretty cool.
I think at one point I saw somebody who had like basically every Hot Toys Iron Man, every mark that they ever released, had them in details. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, they're like these specialized collectors who only collect certain character, and they have everything.
I'm trying to do that.
It's pretty difficult. It's pretty difficult when you see all this awesome different statues.
Exactly. It's like, I'm only going to collect Wonder Woman. And then I see a statue of To Be from New York Tom, and I'm like, oh, well, there goes that.
You say, then you see a Superman statue and think, yeah, that's going to look great. That's to do with that. And then you see Batman and you say, yeah, that looks good with the Superman.
Before you know it, that's the Justice League.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was surprised how good that Superman Rebirth looks. I don't know if I'd ever get him in black though. It's just not the classic look for me.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like the idea of that Prime One. What's the versus Doomsday statue? That thing looks insane.
Oh yeah, that one looks good.
I'm thinking about pulling the trigger on it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about pulling the trigger. You know what? Let me just say it. I'm thinking about pulling the trigger on all 3 of them.
Wow.
I'm thinking about making it happen.
Oh, damn.
You see Baby Yoda is like, what?
All right, let me say this. I ain't seen Star Wars. I ain't seen Star Trek.
What?
I can understand Star Trek. Too much. It's just too much.
Jesse has a good question. Thoughts on the recent Prime 1 statue cancellations? Like, they canceled Poison Ivy. I don't know if you guys saw that. I think it was like a 10. Was it quarter scale or a 10 scale? They canceled it. Yeah.
Prime 1 doesn't do 10 scale, I think.
No, that would be 1/4 or 1/3.
Yeah, I think it's 1/4 then. But I was reading up on it. There wasn't interest in it. There was like no one following it. There was no one like picking up on it. So it was just like
make it cheaper.
People's shots are too full.
What? Let me do that for him really quick.
You what?
Make
The
it cheaper,
Arkham
I'll
one.
buy it.
It's 1/3. Yeah, my bad.
What's going on? Is it a lack of pre-orders?
Yeah, I think it was a lack of pre-orders and a lack of like interest in it. Like there wasn't people liking it or people inquiring about it.
But wasn't really that great of a statue.
It was.
I'm gonna be honest. I mean,
It's a matter of taste, really.
color wasn't there. Just not. I don't know. The Hush one was. That's where it's at.
That was a grail almost.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that one in person, and the portrait is beautiful. Like I could just take that portrait and just stick with that. It's beautiful.
I mean, I'm hoping that either XM or Prime One or whatever never does like the whole Gotham City Sirens lineup, like how they actually are in the comics, because that's gonna break me.
But yeah, I don't know. So if they like Jesse was asking, like if they started with Poison Ivy, I don't know what other ones they canceled, but I think this is where the community needs to start.
I think honestly the next one that might be canceled is Talon, because
oh, what?
I mean, that's just my opinion, because like, how many people really know the character unless you're like a deep Batman fan with the Courts of Owls? I'm just kind of thinking based off pre-orders, but the edition sizes aren't really high enough to where I don't feel like it's going to gain enough traction.
Yeah, I think the Batman statue collector, he kept saying like he was going to order it, but then he was going to wait till it got to Sideshow before he ordered it. And I don't think he ever ordered it. So it's kind of like, if you really like
Sideshow.
It hasn't come to Sideshow yet, yeah. But he kept saying, I'm going to wait till it gets to Sideshow. But if you really liked it, you're a Batman statue collector, you would order that, right? You would think.
It depends. I mean, for him, it's probably easier to get it from Sideshow.
Yeah.
If you get it from Prime One itself, I mean, that's going to kill you.
Yeah, the shipping is like...
Yeah, they're shipping, yeah. That
is...
Yeah.
It's like I at one point ordered from Prime One itself the little brachiosaurs that they did from Jurassic Park. The shipping cost more than the actual statue. I was like, no, thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I can understand,
Especially if you order it like through Europe. I mean, the custom fees are gonna be really steep sometimes, especially with the big statues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you guys were talking on Astro's show about like import fees and all these other taxes, I was like, what are you guys doing? Yeah,
that's I'm a little bit worried about the Hydra one, but we'll see.
Wonder Woman Hydra?
Yes. I'm waiting for my Sideshow rewards to come true, and then I'm ordering it.
When you order that, you let me know, man, because I'm gonna be like that statue.
Like I said, that's my grill piece.
Yeah.
I can imagine that thing. I mean, especially, like Prime One is bringing out a lot of these versus like these diorama statues, like Wonder Woman, Superman versus statues, and they all look. I mean, they're just great statues. All of them are almost grails.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I really like the Batman Joker.
Yeah, the only Prime ones I have is Green Lantern and what's his name? Cyborg. Yeah, and their portraits, amazing. They're like skin texture. I think both of them are, but like I don't think I have the Green Lantern showed with the exclusive. I put it in my box.
I mean, the difference isn't that big if I remember correctly. On this Green Lantern.
So that's a good point too. I feel for the collectors that were collecting the Arkham line.
Yeah.
So that's a one character. So yeah, that's true. So Rome says Prime One better not cancel the town.
I mean, what do you guys think? Like, should they maybe just lower it in price and see if it would have attracted? So at least they get, people who did order it at least get their statue. I mean,
I don't know about lowering the price. Yeah, I don't think that would help it. I think it was just. I think it's like Xm's doing with that Archangel. It's made. They should have made it made to order. So.
Who does that though?
I'm not a fan of this made to order thing. The whole idea. I mean, it says. Sorry.
No, I'm saying I agree with you with that made to order. It's.
I mean, not really. I think they should say we make a certain and that's it. Especially when you have like A and B versions of a statue.
Yeah.
I think a problem when they have like this one for like a B version and which comes like with the so-called exclusive. I mean, most people will be going with the exclusive, and the statue that's supposed to be the special one will have a higher edition size than the other one, and it's going to be the rarer statue at the end, even though that's supposed to be the other way around.
That's a good point.
So what I usually do on this this channel as well is like I like to do meme of the week. So let me just share a couple really quick. They're pretty funny. So the first one was I found this earlier. I think it relates to us a lot. It says, "Hey kid, want to hear a scary story? One day you will be able to do whatever you want, and you will choose to stay at home alone." I feel like I do that a lot. I'm like, my statues.
That is my life.
Damn, that's funny. Yeah, that's me.
It's a scary story. And
it's a scary world out there.
Cash shared this one earlier. He says, when you see Superman using the car, you're still making payments on as a weapon. I thought that was great. The face he's making, he's like, yeah, man. But one last thing, really quick. We usually have a quote of the week. So my quote was, I don't know if you guys will relate to this one, but here's a picture. So many buttons, man. Share. Sorry. So this one is, the quote's not on it, but I wrote it down. So the quote says, it's crazy how you can go months or years without talking to someone, but they never leave your heart or mind. They inhabit you in a way that neither time nor distance can affect how close or far they are. And that's by Metonia. I liked it because like it's true. Like sometimes you're sitting alone and like you're just thinking about stuff. It's just.
I see what he means. Yes, I can understand.
Yeah.
Very late.
Yeah. So that's why I like having these like conversations. Like you guys are in Belgium, Germany. Where are you at, Cash? Nebraska?
Yep, Nebraska.
I like how we're collecting all these things, but we're like here together now, just sharing ideas, sharing stories, and all that. So I thought
that's me. I'm closer to my whole collectors group than with a lot of other family members.
So true. So true.
It's all good. Hey, Saba, you gotta invite us over for Christmas. I'll help you unbox some of them statues. By the way,
all 3 channels. Yeah, we'll be right there for our cameras.
Well, you're gonna make like an unboxing marathon for Christmas of all the statues.
25 days of Christmas. That'd be good. But yeah, man, like
I doubt you'll be able to see the tree actually with all those boxes.
Yeah. Or make a tree with the boxes.
Yeah, we'll make a tree.
Decorate the boxes and everything.
Yeah. Man, still
poor Santa.
I meant to ask you, how would I say, is it Sabas or is it just Saba?
What?
Your name, like the name for like.
My name is actually Mickey. It's Michael, but as I said, like Saba comes from my mother's name, and I just use like Sabassembler. I just kind of use the name, the word assembler.
It's not Michael. It's me. It's Saba now. So.
Oh, that's cool. I'm good with that.
I'm kidding, man.
No, you can call me both. I'm cool with that.
But we got 5 people watching still, man. That's crazy. But yeah, man, we gotta do this more often. Like we gotta I know the time zones are crazy, but like I think we'll find a day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, man. But Jesse says, I'm gonna stay up at night not being able to comprehend how Cash has not seen any of the Lord of the Rings or Hobbit movies.
Hey, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start.
Gotta start tonight, man.
It's good, man. It's so good.
See, you know what's gonna end up happening? It's like, I could watch Lord of the Rings, or I can just rewatch the Spider-Man trailer.
Yeah.
5 times. I'm just gonna do that.
I'm definitely gonna watch that Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
What'd you guys think of that trailer?
Badass.
Of what?
The trailer for the new Spider-Man movie?
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet.
What?
To be fair, I can understand trailers because spoilers. Yeah, they do tend to.
Honestly, I don't really mind spoilers. I mean, as long as it doesn't say like how it ends, I think I don't really mind seeing
Something. It's a problem.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe, but I mean, if someone just like tells me really, I mean, it's a different experience when you see the whole movie and someone just tells you.
You what?
Okay. Yeah, maybe, but sorry, that's my personal opinion. I don't get too, I don't go too crazy about spoilers.
I'm sorry, that never gets old for me. I watched that like as many times as people watch the new trailer. You what?
Sure.
Okay.
Nah, it's all good. I didn't watch it either. But at this point, you guys aren't surprised at anything.
Yeah, I was like, all right, Cash, like, we know. Actually, I had a question for you, Cash. Like, do you have I went through your channel. Do you have a video that shows your room tour, or you haven't done one yet?
I'm gonna give you a wrong answer.
It's in construction right now.
Nah, honestly, I'll send you guys a picture in the chat, but basically I have a man cave, but behind the man cave I have a room that was supposed to be a walk-in closet, but that walk-in closet is gonna end up being like a Batman room. And I was just gonna put nothing but 1/3 on top. And then on bottom, it was going to be nothing but 1/4, such as like Flash, Green Lantern, stuff like that. But yeah, I got a room that has a pretty cool setup so far. I want to be able to do a complete channel room tour, so to say, but I'm really kind of waiting towards at least October to do it. I got a lot of stuff coming in October that I feel like
I feel you. I mean, a lot of people were asking me for months or almost a year to make a room tour of my first collection, and
yeah,
I had like so much space like in my shelves, and I thought it would look kind of weird. And
it's like you always want it to be right. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
before the world sees it.
Yeah, we're thinking about the same thing.
Yeah.
And look at Steve. He done moved this Batwoman already. You know what I mean? Like
like nothing ever stays in place, man. I might destroy this wall tomorrow and just put a whole new.
The cat might destroy it.
Oh no! So I fed her. I played with her. So she's taking a nap right now. So I was like, "This is my
yeah." Cat.
See, I will show you guys this. So the wall behind me. See, like
Wow, it's deep.
This right here is like Mortal Kombat, and I'm literally thinking about moving both of those, Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and then Kodokan and Quan Chi, and doing nothing but like a Spider-Man bust and a Venom bust, and then
Ooh.
like right here is the start of my Spider-Man collection. So like I'm really just getting started, but I should have a lot like better set up soon, and then like freak it, whatever. Why not just show you guys real quick?
Yeah, Predator, man, Predator. Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That is.
Sure, that's a beast, man.
and
So
then
we've
right
already
here.
at least seen Predator.
Oh yeah,
Oh
That's a pretty
man.
good one as well.
Yeah.
yep.
I actually ordered this and I have it in my close storage, but I was always wondering, like, I don't know, like how big it is. Is it really that big?
It's the
See,
biggest
picture-
1/4 I have. It's literally like 35 inches tall.
Okay,
It's pretty huge.
because sometimes on the pictures it doesn't look that big. It's just
Hey Cash, Jesse has something for you. It says once Cash sees Lord of the Rings movies, he's going all in on the Prime One statues. I agree with that.
Probably so. Probably so. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot going on in here, so I'm gonna get everything together, and I will be doing a room tour though. I'll make it happen by the end of the year for sure. For sure.
Well,
That's
you
cool,
can do what
man.
most YouTubers do. They just like do an update like every once a year.
Do you have like, Cash? Do you have like a certain like kind of style of statues or like the genre of statues you're collecting, or you just collect any statue you feel like buying?
I mean, just like anybody else, when you first got into the hobby, you were, hey, whatever you saw, if it looked cool, you just got it. But then you started to find, certain ones you wanted. Like me, I prefer a comic Spider-Man over a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, for example. I like comic pieces to kind of base it on the character, not the actor. I always say the only exception I would ever make is if it's like Heath Ledger or just something that's like so legendary. I mean, you know what I mean?
What I
Yeah,
meant
so
like,
base, huh?
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying, so pretty much what I have going right now is a Mortal Kombat section. I got a Avengers section. I'm literally just starting tomorrow. Then a Spider-Man section, a Defenders section, sci-fi, horror, and then it's gonna finish with X-Men. X-Men is my favorite, so yeah.
Because I see like you have a whole range of different style or group of
Yeah.
story backgrounds, and it's not like you're just connecting Marvel and then DC or breaking it down then later to Superman. Or I'm only collecting Superman or only Batman.
Nah. Too many things that you like to do that in my
Yeah,
personal
I know
opinion.
what you're saying, but that's the things like where you fall into rabbit holes, and it's happened to me too. And
Yep.
once you buy one of the series, you want to have the other ones too.
So here's like
Sometimes you just gotta limit yourself to certain kind of statues, and
here's a perfect example. Like I was collecting all DC pieces, right? I was like,
Yep.
Marvel, I'm gonna leave behind. I'm gonna be like, hey, Marvel, like I'll experience you through other people. But
Yeah.
then this one came in my life. Thanos on throne, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll start Marvel. Then it went through Silver Surfer. Then it went to Vision, and now it's going to X-Men. Like it just doesn't stop. So
You
Well, hey,
really
the hell.
need the Rogue and Gambit.
Ooh, yeah, Rogue
You
and
need
Gambit.
those.
Yeah. But hey, to help out, I will gladly take that Thanos on throne for you. I don't want
Yeah,
you
right.
feeling that DC is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll take
cover
the cable.
shipping.
Oh man, I got really lucky with him too. So I gotta do like more unboxings or stuff or like whatever. But like I love the live chat more than like reviewing stuff.
So
But
Cash,
Yeah.
got a question.
What's up, man?
You say you don't collect like movie Spider-Man pieces, but what if they did like a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, just a suit? You don't see him, you don't see the actor, just a suit, or like a Tom Holland or Garfield, just a suit. Would you?
That's a good question. I would, because I actually bought the Sideshow Iron Man Mark 7, I believe, the maquette, the one that lights
yeah.
up. So
yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's certain exceptions because
It's to
it's
my
the
right.
character, not the, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So it just
you're
kind
not
of
gonna be
depends on the
disappointed.
statue.
So like, I'm more the cartoon collector, like you, and I like the cartoon was the comic versions. Not cartoon, I mean comic versions. I always try to stay away from movie statues, but I think the only exceptions, like in my collection, are like Predator and Alien, because I mean,
Yeah.
first there were no comics of that; they were just the movies, really. And
Xenomorph.
wow, what's that? Hulkbuster.
Like the.
That's the XM Hulkbuster on the right, isn't it?
So guess what? So on the right, it's Hulkbuster. On the left, it's War Machine.
Ooh.
Isn't that the XM Hulkbuster on the right?
Yep. But it's a leaked photo of the War Machine.
Okay.
Definitely looks better than the Sideshow one.
I almost
Yep.
forgot to show it. Like this is like
Is this a custom?
it's XM.
XM? Whoa, wow. Holy shit, man. That looks insane.
Let me zoom in for you. Sorry.
If the size comparison is like correct, I mean I know how big the Hulkbuster is, and this thing's gonna be just crazy.
It's very hard to do a little Hulkbuster. That's the problem.
No, I mean but this one is even like almost as big as the Gremlins, or even larger.
Yeah, it's standing up. That's even.
Yeah. Speaking of Hawk, I just got this right here.
Oh, nice.
Oh
Yep.
man. Were you gonna put that all on your wall?
Yeah, I got this one, and got a couple others just to kind of go for my Avengers setup. So.
Oh snap!
Oh, beautiful.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Classic suit for the win.
Is that a kind of comic version of Toby? What's a Robert Downey Jr.?
Funny. Then,
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Oh, this looks nice.
Yeah, got a couple of the villains in there: Taskmaster, Red Skull, a couple Winter Soldier, a couple people you can recognize.
The Moon Knight at the bottom.
Yeah, what's it? This guy's name Modoc, something like that. Modoc.
Sorry,
Moon
Cash.
Knight.
Let me do this. There you go.
Oh.
Sorry about that.
No, you good. It's kind of like a glare, but it's all good.
Yeah.
It's got a Civil War vibe to it.
Yeah. I mean, I like art prints and stuff like that, but this one right here was really the one I liked it a lot, though, just because it's kind of like the character, you know what I mean? So this one's cool for me. But
do you frame like every print individually?
Normally I do, depending, but like with that Scorpion and Sub-Zero, I just put them together and had it framed in two photos into one. So
what I do, I have like one frame to my right, and like every 2 weeks I just swap out the print. It's just I can't hang that much.
I go to Comic Cons a lot, so like just message me your characters, and like they have artists. Have you been to Comic Cons by chance, Cash?
I haven't been to anything myself.
Oh man, you are missing out.
Yeah,
they have like art prints, like customized stuff, and like
You're
just
not
tons
alone,
of characters.
Dude, like there's not really a whole lot here. Just like Chris from the Batman statue collector, he's in Kansas. I'm in Nebraska. That's literally like 100 miles away. That's not far. And like we don't have a lot in this area. Like we have local comic shops, but there's no Comic-Con from like Texas, somewhere where like Jim Mint would be at, or New York or anything, or California. You're in California, right? Or
I'm in Virginia. I'm in the East Coast.
you're in Virginia?
Mhm.
I thought you were in Cali, man.
Oh, not me.
I was about to ask you, man, how do those sideshow pieces come quick? You know what I mean?
I wish.
Talk about art prints,
know.
man. I just got like 7 art prints in today from that I ordered from Sideshow.
I
They
saw
just-
that
Sideshow?
video. Yeah.
Huh?
I
Sorry?
saw your
7 art
video on
prints from
it.
Sideshow?
Yeah, no, I ordered like new ones. I ordered 7 like art prints from Sideshow,
Yeah.
and they just came in today. And maybe I'm making like a marathon unboxing of all the 7 art prints in one video. I don't know. So considering,
Man.
thinking to do single ones or all of them at once. I don't know.
Yeah, I got 4 things coming from them tomorrow, so can't wait. Yeah. 4 things coming.
Wait,
I want
statues or posters or
one poster and 3 statues.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, that's one thing I'll say about Sideshow. It's like if I order something, usually 4 or 5 days later, it's at my doorstep.
That's good, man. That's like that's quick.
Yeah, but the downside is that you pay for it.
Yeah.
There's
And
no
this-
there's no free lunch in this world.
Yeah. I'd rather pay like $130 for shipping, and I know that it's coming quickly, and I never had any issue with it. So I'd rather
That's
pay
true.
a little bit extra.
Sideshow's DHL Express delivery
It's
is really
amazing.
fast. It comes like these. My art prints, they come in within like 3 days. Like from America, I have them at home.
Yeah.
It takes me 3 days to get something from them, or it takes me like 5 days, and I live pretty. That's great. That's good, man.
Yeah, they give you 2
very
options.
good.
You have the FedEx economy, and then you have the
Mhm.
DHL Express. The DHL Express is just like it's like the Flash, man. I mean, from USA all the way to Germany, it comes like in 3 days.
Yeah, I mean,
Man.
the art print of Galactus and Silver Surfer, the black and white one, mine and Astro's shipped like mine even actually shipped a day later, and he had to wait like a week and a half, and I already had it hanging up my wall. It's like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of want that Venom art print,
The purple one.
the one
The
Saba
one you made
got.
the video? Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
I watched your video. I was like, I want that.
You're not gonna go wrong with that, trust me.
Yeah.
Actually
But I
surprised
saw-
it hasn't been-
Did you see the Spider-Man, like the companion came from the same artist? Like it's already almost on waitlist now. I will put myself on the waitlist, but that Spider-Man art print looks really nice too. What's his name? Marco Mastrezzo, I think is the artist,
Hmm.
and his Spider-Man looks really nice too.
Crazy.
Man, so I've never got a Sideshow art print yet. Do you guys get them with the frames from Sideshow, or do you guys get them like you guys customize your frame
I buy them with the frames personally.
with the frame?
A lot of other people just buy the prints and
Yeah, I just buy the print.
look.
I only have 3 now, and all 3 I bought with the frame. It's just easier, more convenient, and I feel like it
Exactly.
kind of ends up being the same
More
price,
convenient.
Mm.
The quality isn't bad of these frames. They're okay. The
Oh,
only
no.
one they're not. I mean, they're not the best quality, but they're okay. They're not totally fine. The only one I was disappointed at once I ordered this mercenary with the art prints on canvas. The frames that come with those are pretty cheap. They're hollow, and it's really disappointing when you see compared to the other frames. They should really improve those canvas frames. They're really cheap.
Yep.
But for the money you pay, you should
Yeah,
they should
definitely.
give you something better. but the normal art print, what's the Gicleon paper camera frames, I think they're perfectly fine. They're really nice. And on some of the art prints, characters, they even have like different shapes inside frame, and like the Vampirella. I think it's, as you said, it's more convenient, and the quality is also perfectly fine, I think.
The only reason I get them on frame is because, well, they're for the same frame. It's like, so, you know, it's going to be the same spot every single time, so it doesn't really make sense. I can store them easily if they're unframed in a portfolio thing. If they're all framed, I have to get like a place for them. So they don't
but that's why
break.
you buy them. It's a bit like with my unboxed, like with my not unboxed statues. Yes.
I don't have a lot of room on my walls. That's the problem. So that's why I swap them out.
Yeah.
You know,
I can understand that.
While you guys are talking, I have my trigger finger on that little video I always put up. It's so like, just say something, man. Say something. Like, I love it, man. I love like.
Hey, 1 second, guys.
This is definitely fun. Like, if you ever do it live stream, Saba, like, let me know, and I'll definitely join, man. And Steven, you too, man. Yeah. If you ever have one, let us join or send anything.
Vice versa too.
Like, I don't mind being a guest. I'm not really sure if I want to be a host. I'm not really sure if I could. I don't know. Maybe in the future, but for now, I'm like, a guest suits me fine.
Yeah, you're invited whenever you gotta. I know you're like completely hours in front of me, but like I'll definitely send you an invite if I do another one.
Oh, for sure.
I usually hold them every Wednesday, but like I don't want to interrupt with Astro or DCX or everyone else's.
Well, usually, like the one Astro's doing this Sunday, I won't be able to make it because, well, by the time he goes live, I'll be sleeping because I have to get up at like 4 a.m. to work. So, but like I said, the week after that, that's a birthday stream.
Oh yeah.
Okay. It just depends on the time. I'm not really an early sleeper, so.
No. I'm a night owl.
If I have the time, I'm willing to do that.
Yeah, man. But thanks for joining. And Cash, man, like if you ever have like a live stream, let us know. We'll join, and we'll keep this thing going on. And there's not enough time in the day to talk about statues, so.
Yeah, man. I gotta learn how to do all the technology, and I'm with it, man.
It's really easy. It's a lot of fun. I mean, you what? You can do that all day if you want, and definitely, like if you have one, let us know. But but let me end this show so you guys can get some sleep, and then like if anything comes up, just let me know. But I just want to say thank you for joining and sharing your ideas and everything. But you guys take care, all right?
Yep.
See ya.
Peace, everybody.
See you guys.
You too.
Take care.